Right, didn't run the thing. Cool. Hi, everybody. We're here. Hmm. Oh, it's just so fun with the mist. Okay, anyway. So for players, I sent like 4 different audio things that I'm running at once for stream now. Got our jungle sounds. Underneath some thunder. You might have to adjust volumes. But the little thunderstorm that picked up here as things started getting crazy. Little battle music, and we are here. Oh, you don't put all these, yeah. We are here facing off, trying to summon Borum, who has successfully been like initially summoned. I think there's 10 or 15 minutes left to the 30-hour proposed time, but you know those things are off a little bit sometimes. So Borum has taken initial form, but hasn't acted yet. That happened last round. Meanwhile, before the Cinder Hulk died, it commanded everyone to go and attack Alejandro to disrupt this, because in their minds they need to be the ones to summon them to get the praise, to get the honor. They're going to forfeit whatever they thought or think they're going to get if they're not the ones that do it. Of course, that Cinder Hulk then died, thanks to a lightning bolt from Dia that Figaro dove out of the way of. And so we have creatures attempting to hurt Alejandro. Tuna used... I'm so Carly on me now, I love it. I just looked over at the... Gotcha again. Tuna used a skill, I think it was, that let them leap in front, like teleport over to Alejandro, being bound to him, and take the hits for him. For at least a round. I forget how long it lasts, but that's going on right now.
Protective Bond, I take all the damage as soon as I teleport over, so...
Dang, okay.
It's just this round, but I'm there now.
Okay, nice.
Peace clerics.
That's incredible, yeah. The idea being Alejandro can't lose focus, can't lose concentration on this ritual, or everything can go sideways. Everyone's attempting to keep them. I'm going to take a minute, and I'm going to go ahead and switch our wonderful players over to the map. Dum, da, dum. I'm sorry, it's doing like a very glitchy thing. I don't know why. I hope you can, if it bothers your eyes too much or anything, please feel free to watch the stream for the maps. I tried a few things. I don't understand why it's doing it. It's just being foolish. Okay. With that... You alright, though? Okay. With that, let me pull up the Borum fight here. And we were at the top of the round, I do believe. Which brings us to... Don't need to say that. Brings us to Ladrin. Ladrin is up first. Lucky you. I see you're ready for battle with your scales and Gregory.
No. Am I ready? Great. Okay. Yeah, I can't.
So your will be on deck.
Where am I?
You're over
As
here.
a reminder.
You have sort of your butt handed to you initially, but you bounce back up. There's a tentacle. One tentacle destroyed. There's another one right next to you to contend with, possibly, if you try and move. But we'll see what happens. But one's destroyed. You're no longer grappled. You're just next to a tentacle.
Okay. I can't get out of that.
Then you might. They have to try and get you. It's not automatic. You can always use disengage action too if you want. But you just won't have an attack action if you use disengage.
Right. I don't want to disengage. Well, I think I need to try this again with. I'm going to use. No, I'm not going to. But I will go ahead and take my action to wild shape into pull up for me. Thank you. To a brown bear again.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go back to my brown bear. Just to get some extra hit points. And then bonus action. Nothing. Okay. I'm going to stay put. Can't do anything else.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, and so you do. So you're sure you don't want to try and do any movement? Because this thing will probably try and, it'll probably try and grab you on its turn anyway. Just for what it's worth. So it might not hurt to try and, see what you can do. If you can get around him.
Let's
But
see.
it's whatever
I
you
guess
want to do.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think I'm going to. I guess I need to get closer to.
They're all heading up here currently. For her,
Yeah.
Alejandro and Tuna. There's one over here, but it's grappled currently with there's Tuna's spiritual weapon, and then a tentacle is grappling this other one. But it's just those three.
Okay. Then let me move in the direction where Tuna is. I think that may be for the best.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna head that way. Of course, it's gonna try and do its thing, which it was gonna do
Right, of course.
later anyway.
To do
So,
anyways.
Oh, you know what? Let's pause before I do this roll, and let's roll the DM inspo tonight, which may come in very handy.
Yes. Yes, please.
You know what? It's Halloween. We'll still roll, but I'm gonna let everyone have a Halloween inspiration tonight. And then whoever rolls will just have a second one to be used tonight as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Halloween, so get to roll. Okay, let me bring people back up here. Oh, I gotta fix the names too. Shame on me.
It's just Halloween. I'm just playing Ladron tonight. That's it. I look just like her, can't you tell?
Amazing.
You just got a hair color change. That's it.
Exactly.
I love it. Good for her.
She dyed her hair in the middle of a battle. It was
Yeah,
really
good for
weird.
Ladron. She just was like, bleach it.
Tasha,
Be there in a
would
sec,
you-
guys.
Yeah. Yeah, let me know what you got, Tasha, when you're all set.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
it's
6.
6? Okay. Carly?
8.
Okay. Lil?
15.
Okie doke. And Serena.
A 12.
A 12. Wow, Lily steals that as I rolled a 14. So, that was close. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. We just have to change the old nameplates around too. Alright. Fix that. We got all that set. So, Lil, you have 2, but everybody has 1 DM inspo tonight. You're level 8, so I'm pretty sure it's 1d8. I don't know if we've, been on that, but it scales with bar. So it'll be, I think it's 1d8 probably. Alright, so with this, scene set here, there's a mist that's fallen over. Woo! Mist that's fallen over the swamp as the temperature change, as cold rain is falling on this really hot swamp, and this mist is rolling off as the rain pours and fills in the spaces in the mud. And very hot, humid, the storm crackling overhead. So much going on with tentacles running around. Borum now coming up on the scene. You all see, Tuna duck over to try and prevent, disaster by taking the blows for Alejandro. Dia just flung this 100-foot long, 5-foot wide lightning bolt. Theora went, belly down in the mud to avoid it, and it killed that Cinder Hulk. So a lot of energy happening in the back. You hear this Ladrin's form shifting, a cracked bone and the pull of muscle as she lets out a roar as a brown bear, you said? I believe?
Yes.
A brown bear, and begins to try and lumber across over towards, you said over towards Tuna, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's a 22 to heads. The tentacle got a 22.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Alright, so it does a little tiny bit of damage. It's not too bad. It's 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled. So you restrain, your speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls against other things have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on dex saving throws. However, there is a strength escape that you can try and do at the end of your next turn. Let me see when this grappled. Okay, alright. However, this tentacle also looks pretty weak, pretty damaged from some lightning and stuff that tore through earlier. So, just to give you a better idea, you can assess quickly, Ladrin, that at the top of your turn, while grappled, you can probably lay some damage into this, and it's pretty likely to perish. It's really looking on its last legs, this tentacle. So, when that comes back around, so you might not be held for very long at all. Alright, that brings us up to... Did I remove the other one? I did. Alright, there should... Oh, both Earth Elementals go on this turn. Okay. Alrighty. So... very quickly... Just going to get our loving Earth Elementals pulled up here, because I... did not on them. Shame on me. Yep. Oh, damn. I forgot. I went back to look something up at a different arc. I'm like, Wilmark? Giant, horde mimic? That's not right. Wilmark! Surprise! F you, Daddy. No, Wilmark is thoroughly dead.
Or is he?
Nice. Here's our friends. There they are. Okay, I'm so sorry for the hold up on that. So our Earth Elementals. Thank you kindly. We'll put them right here because that other thing isn't doing anything right now. Earth Elemental is going to make their... Or they have 2 maul attacks. So, first one. Alright, so I guess the AC is then against you, or are they... Is the AC against Alejandro and you just take the damage?
It was when I used my reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever was going to damage Alejandro damages me instead, so now it's just back to normal.
Oh, okay, so you spared him from that other one. Gotcha.
Right.
So
but now I'm within 5 feet of him.
Oh, okay. So this... Gotcha. So you've got other goodies? Alright, because this one will hit. This is a 19, which hits
cool.
Alejandro.
Actually, that's gonna be at disadvantage because I am a protection fighter.
Nice. Okay, what is that number? That is 16, which is not enough. That first one misses. Okay.
That's all I can do, but,
Does it affect their second attack, too?
No, it's just, a creature you see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet. I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage, so.
Okay.
I should have saved that in case they got a nat 20, but whatever.
Still, you know you saved him from one. That's amazing. All right, that's a dirty 20, so that one will hit. 15 points of force damage. So actually has pulled this sort of stone sledgehammer from its body, like out of parts of its body, and it swings at once, and you glance at, off the shield, Poppy cheering, and then it comes around for a second one and does manage to hit Alejandro, who takes the 15 points of force damage. Just get over here for our boy Alejandro, and they're just going to make a Constitution saving to, a concentration check, basically.
With an added D4 because we have Emboldening Bond up.
Nice!
I love Peace Clerics.
Yes! F yeah! Alright, Alejandro took that hit and is still looking pretty fine. So Alejandro, for a caster at their level, has some decent HP, thank goodness. Just so everyone, I'm sure, watching the battlefield there, being on the battlefield would be interested in it. Alright, that would normally be that, but it's too less. So, okay. Right, and they are, alright, concentration check, or rather concentration saving throw with the extra D4. They took 15. Then it's half, or at least 10. So it's just going to be 10. 10's all he has to pass.
And I will say, you get to use the D4 once per turn, so they can just save it for whenever they need it.
They're going to save it then, because they rolled pretty well.
Cool.
And and say, go! Oh no, and then it goes back to like a sort of a mumbling chant to focus. Just quickly back to focus. That's the end of that Earth Elemental turn. The other one that is also within 5 feet of both of you, because you're diagonal to it. For what it's worth, if that... Well, I guess it's reaction, so we'll see, but, if there's anything else, just in case you have anything else, you are within 5 feet.
That's my reaction burn.
Ah, gotcha. Alright,
I cannot do anything on a reaction.
Alright, we're doing this, and so this is 18, which does hit Alejandro. They're going to quickly roll there. Nope, wrong thing, Dan. They do not roll with D8, D6. 14 points of force damage. Okay. Alejandro's still looking, pretty okay. Has to do another save. Easily passes that concentration. He knows he's just going to go through a few attacks here, possibly. He was just putting all its concentration into the ritual. There's one more attack, second attack, that misses entirely. Almost foreseeing this, he sort of steps aside with like some sixth sense, and then continues the ritual. Ooh, okay, who's up next? Feora is up next. Via, you'll be on deck. Feora, what would you like to do? You have a clear path through here, by the way, to behind these two things.
Perfect. And Tuna's within 5 feet of at least one of them, right?
Both of them.
Both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Visually, does one look rougher than the other?
Let's take a look. See, yes, one looks much worse than the other. They both taken a good bit of damage. The one closest to you looks a little worse for wear than the other one. They're both looking moderately hurt.
Okay, then I would like to attack that one, or try to.
Okay, sure thing. Should I play with 5, 10, 15, 20? You got 25 feet, and you'll be flanking with Tuna.
Funsies. Alright, so that means I get advantage, right? Because I feel like I
That
could
gives
get
you
to roll that.
advantage. Mm-hmm.
trying with physical dice this week because it was
Oh.
just going so poorly last time.
Uh-huh.
Alright, that... Oh my god, I forgot about my modifier.
Yeah,
Alright, 25 to hit.
that hits.
Cool. Alright, and then... Bring out this little number. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... That was that 13 for the initial,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do the sneak attack damage, which I'm just gonna roll on here because what do I care? 12,
Okie doke. Nice.
and then I'm gonna use Whales from the Grave on the other one.
F yeah.
That one is 9.
The hit? Oh no, that's point. That's just the damage. I'm sorry.
That just does it, yeah.
Love it.
And then I will do my offhand attack on the one in front of me.
Okay.
Ooh, that's such a pretty number. So cute, so adorable. 27 to hit.
Oh jeez, yes. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
3.
3 points of damage? Okay.
Yep.
Beautiful. You've discovered over this fight that there are certain areas where you can get that blade in and almost you slice and cut through some mud and pop a whole chunk of stone off, dealing like this extra damage. And so you go through carefully nitpicking, carving, now that you've got some of that insight. That's beautiful. Okay, so before your turn, Dia, it's actually Borum, who did nothing last turn. Thus far, tentacles have been attacking anybody. And because I think as you've all you know kind of figured with insight, they're just out there to feel, and they didn't attack until they were attacked by one of the elementals. But now they're sort of in defensive mode. So Borum may also be sort of in defensive mode. And so I think coming to life, the Mad Borum, not yet tethered to that heart, another 10 minutes left or so, is going to, on their turn, yeah, they might. Can I open these the wrong way? Here it is. I don't think they're going that heavy right away. Okay. Because they're not sure who to trust or anything else. So that's out there for roleplay anyway as we continue. Borum's going to spring to life and start just defending. But you all know that you're really close to finishing this ritual. Maybe you can connect somehow. Actually, I think it is going to do this other thing because Borum feels a little trapped with all these creatures around them.
Uh-oh.
The bubbling of mud sort of erupts even larger, coating Borum's form and just bubbling and popping, bursting bubbles of mud. And it starts to spin and rotate in place for a minute before rolling past and over a number of people. May I please ask, well, it's going to be Tuna. Oops, I sighed too heavily and moved the mist. Tuna, Alejandro, 2 Earth Elementals, and Bayora. How far can it go? Oh, yeah. You make a dexterity saving throw, please. as this mud ball of borum spins and then retakes its form over here. And I will check with Tuna first.
So I used my D4 that I have from Emboldening Bond.
Yes.
And that is a dirty 20.
Woo! Okay, that is a success. Let me roll for Alejandro here. Alejandro's going to use their D4. Oh, their D4 just made it a success. Excellent, excellent. So thank you for that, Tuna. I'll do Feora, so you don't have to hang on to that Feora. Let me know what you got.
17.
17 is exactly a success, so you take no damage from this as a row.
I used my one of my inspiration die.
Oh, nice. Well, that's really, really good. Alright, I'm going to check on these two Earth Elementals who are not dexterous. That one fails. And that one, they both fail. Of course they do. They have a -5. No, they don't. They don't have a -5. You're looking at the wrong thing, you silly goober. Silly goober. But they have a 0, so they still fail. Oh my stars. Okay. So, it'll be Tuna and Alejandro that take half damage, and the Earth Elementals will take full damage. Pharaoh, you take none. Thanks to your roguiness. Again, flat into the mud and like a side barrel roll out of the way. And grab your hat that you left behind, like Indiana Jones or something. Okay. Jeez. Boop. 49 point of bludgeoning damage to the Earth Elementals. And half, I think we're rounding up, so 25 for Tuna and Alejandro. Yeah.
I am also resistant to bludgeoning because of my werewolf ability to pick some sort of
Yay!
damage to me. I picked bludgeoning, so
Beautiful. Okay.
God bless.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. All right, so just we round up to 13 points of bludgeoning is all you take.
Okay.
Incredible.
Oh boy.
One of these Earth Elementals is on the absolute verge of death. And the one that Feora had been attacking there. The other one is looking pretty terrible. Yeah, it's not quite as bad, but it's not looking good. All right, I think that's damage. No, Alejandro. I've got to do the 20 to Alejandro. Alejandro's still doing all right. Yeah, they still have more than half their health, so they're still doing okay. Well, he does have to do the concentration. Oh my gosh. And 20, he's gonna have to beat a 20. No, he took 25. So, thanks to the D4 he had, so 13 is the number he's got to beat.
Do it.
Can he use that D4 again? Or is just the
Once per turn.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, it's okay.
Do I have anything?
He rolled a really good number. He beat it just with a natural roll. He rolled a 17.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not going to add whatever else his other stuff because it's already a success. Thank you. Alejandro is being a champ. Thank goodness. He's not going to let you all down. He knows how hard you're all fighting. But Borum, after rolling, Gotta pick between Ladrin and this elemental. And that's even, so that's the elemental. Whew. Navigates, smoothly through its own tentacles. And it's gonna make 2 slam attacks on this fire elemental over here.
Woo!
Oh, I think an 18 just hits. Haha, it does. Excellent. Okay. 8, 10, 17, 23 points of bludgeoning damage to our fire elemental. Yeah, you're going down. And then it does its other slam attack. Unfortunately, misses. What? Oh my gosh, Borum, you're so cool. You've got so many things. Anyway, that's it for Borum this round. Dia, you are up with Tuna on deck.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
So for clarification,
Yes.
we, do we know how much time the ritual will take? Or is this a kind of just keep defending Alejandro till it's over? Because now that Borum's summoned, I can't quite recall what our next step was to be done.
He's summoned. The ritual is still continuing for another 10 minutes or so to connect mind, heart, and body so that Borum can come back to his senses.
Okay.
So I think a natural thought would be if you can eliminate the dangers here, which are the elementals, and talk to or otherwise convince Borum like we're helping you. They're the baddies, we, that kind of thing. That might be the ideal.
Excellent. Okay.
But of course, do whatever you want as you see fit.
Since we're 0 who knows how many elementals with Ladrin being the one talking to them, I think I'll leave the commune with the elemental spirit with Ladrin. And well, 1. I guess it's 1 for who knows how many, because we saved the mountain. Yeah, I'll just lightning bolt. If I could get away to as many enemies in a line that are not affecting Borum and my allies, because the screen is a little glitchy for me, so I cannot.
You have a perfectly straight line to attack those 2 earth elementals.
Oh, fantastic. Then I will do that thing. And I'm going to assume earth elementals are bad at dodging, so I won't give them disadvantage.
Nice. Alright, they're just straight up dex saves, right?
DC 16, yes.
Okay, they are in fact bad at dodging. That one got a 17 though. That's cocked. And good. It was almost a success, but it was cocked. So the second one fails with a 6. So one succeeds. The one that's almost dead succeeded. The one that has a little more health failed. So that's all.
So it is understood. So it's 33 lightning damage. To if you failed, and then half that, which I think is a number in math.
It'd be 18. 15, 16, 17. It'd be 17.
17? Okay.
Perfect. 33 is exactly how many hit points the stronger one had. So you incinerate both of them.
Fantastic.
With that shot. What would you like that to look like as you...
Yeah, I think it's just me. I think I've been kind of describing that I'm just kind of generating the lightning by moving my hand through the air just to awaken the ambient weave around me, and just full Dragon Ball Z, just open palms facing toward it to illusion.
I love that. Beautiful.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to, if I could see how much it costs, that would be great. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna spend 6 sorcery points to get a 4th level spell slot back.
Nice. Incredible. Okay, you take that minute and exchange energies from sorcery points over to that big spell slot covering it. Beautiful.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn? Any movement?
Where am I again? If you could point for
You're
me.
here by this rock at the back.
Okay.
This is the last elemental.
I would like to climb on top of the rock.
Ooh, okay.
If possible.
By your base,
Yeah.
I think. Hey, there we go. Okay. You're not upside down, but you're up on the rock.
Perfect.
Beautiful. So for Feora then, Feora, Tuna, and Alejandro, you feel again that static on the back of your hair, up in the back of your neck, you're in your hair and off your head. It's rising before this huge lightning bolt splits right between you two. Just incinerating and exploding these two earth elementals into little bits. Little pebbles hit you a little bit, but you're all unscathed. That moves us over to Tuna, ultimately with Ladrin on deck. So start thinking about what you want to do, Ladrin. Tuna, what would you like to do?
Alright, so... Are there any... Sorry, I'm trying to look at the map. Are there any elementals left? That was it, right?
It's just this fire elemental.
Got
right
you.
now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be safe, I'm going to use my bonus action and cast Sanctuary on Alejandro.
Oh, very nice.
That lasts for a minute, and it's not concentration. So...
Oh, beautiful.
It is beautiful. I'm just gonna do that, and then... Can I get to the fire elemental from where I'm at?
Here, 5, 15, 25. You're about 10 feet away from it. Yeah, with 30 feet of movement, you get about 10 feet away.
Okay. I can't cast another spell. I still have my fake crafted hatchet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I throw that?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Beautiful.
I love how I say that I have that, and I just see everyone's face go, because they know it's coming.
Beautiful.
Cool. I'm just gonna run and just chuck my axe at this thing.
Yes, do it.
Would that be using... That would be using Dex, wouldn't it,
Dex.
instead of Strength?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can throw this weapon, so it's
Right.
you have to use your full Dex and proficiency.
Cool. I have it set to Strength, so I'm gonna... Oh, good. Oh, good. That's an 8.
Okay. You see like this beautiful spot. You're like, oh, I see some little molten lava in there. If I can just crack this open, you can run up, whoosh, 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 and it kind of turns last second to see like what you're doing, and it just blink off its chest plate. The heavier stone covers the for now.
Cool. I'm just gonna stand there awkwardly for a second
Looks
and just
down.
go, remind me to pick that back up. And I guess just hold my ground where I'm at.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, the fire elemental's gonna go next, and then Ladrin, you'll be up. Fire elemental. Jeez, it just took such a beating. It's gonna try to hurt this tentacle, because that tentacle's pretty hurt from before. Who knows? Moderately hurt from before. 13 plus what's your stuff? It's 7. 20. Does that hit our enormous tentacle? That most definitely hits it. And which tentacle are you? There you are. Alright, so it's going to... Right, it has multi-attack. Oh my gosh, it has the flaming scimitars. Okay, so it's gonna make that attack, which is 14 points of damage. It's not enough to finish that off. It's gonna use its second attack on it, which is plus 7, so that's 11. It just misses the tentacle. Tentacles are really low AC. That sucks. Ooh, we got a natural 20 to try and cut this thing, which would be, well, it's a good roll. All right, 6, 9, 10. It's going to roll double dice. 11. It's rolling so poorly. 14, 17 plus 4. So 21 points of force damage is enough for it to break free, to cut, destroy the rest of this tentacle. But that is all 3 of its attacks. And it's just sort of looking like back at you, Tuna, at Borum, this spiritual weapon, and like the hatchet. Oh, do you still have a bonus action? You want to use your spiritual weapon? It's right next to the elemental if you want.
I did my bonus action. I think it. Do I have to use my bonus action for it to attack? Because I did my bonus action to cast Sanctuary.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hold on. Let me look at spiritual weapon. When I cast it, oh yeah, it is a bonus action. So.
Okay. Oh, it's kind of looking back for it, then looks at the hatchet, and it's like, but that's the end of its turn. That's all it can do. At the bottom of the round, as we go to the top for Ladrin, the mud, there's like a shaking, a resonating on all the water pooling up from the heavy rain from the ground. As Borum's burrowing and like it's staying in place, you can see this upper portion, but it seems to grow a little in size and also work its way down into the mud a little bit more. Alejandro is still hard at work back at the ritual site. Ladrin, you are up, and Feora, you will be on deck. Ladrin, what would you like to do?
I have a plan, but I'm still grappled, right?
Yes,
Yep.
but it's almost dead. If you wanted to, try and attack.
Okay, I blanked. To try to get out of that, is that a bonus action or a action?
It's an action. You can try and escape with a strength check, which is an action, or you can attack with an action. But if you have more than one attack, if you have multi-attack, and you destroy it on the first one, then you still have that other attack, and you can move and use it.
Okay, cool. I do have a multi-attack, so I guess I will try
Nice.
and do a reach around and try to do a bite first.
I love that you're trying to do a reach around. Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Hey, tentacle.
Oh, fuck yes. Okay, so 14 plus something.
That's already a hit.
30, 20?
Yep,
Oh,
that hits.
perfect.
Yeah.
I wish I could do this without overlapping. Okay.
Got this.
That's gonna be 9 points of damage. Piercing
That is
damage, probably.
20 to finish this tentacle off. You are free. Freedom.
Hey, I still have an action bonus. Okay, so since she's all wise and stuff, can she kind of gauge like how much longer Alejandro needs to finish this?
Yeah, maybe like 9 minutes or so, 9 and change. It's a bit. It's a bit. But you do know, same thing, like, if you can get rid of the enemies that are attacking that last fire elemental, maybe y'all can talk some sense into Borum. Like, we're the ones that are bringing you here, we're reconnecting, there'll be some checks, stuff like that. If you want, you don't have to go that route. You can fight Borum, too. Oh, Borum is a primordial, and one of the 7 lost gods. He just got summoned. And is in probably the weakest, like, physical state they could be in right now. It's still moderately strong because primordial, but that's within your, it might be within your doability. So the options are unlimited.
Okay. Okay, I think what I want to do, I'll wait until we get out of combat.
Mm-hmm.
Ladrin's awake for that. So she'll. Can you point where I'm at exactly?
You're here behind this tree. If you walked 5, 10, 20, 25, if you walk 30 feet, you would avoid this tentacle, but you would be still 10 feet away from that fire elemental. It's the closest I think you can get is 10 feet. You'd also be next to Borum.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be next.
Or is it the best place to...
I know. For what I want to... it's stupid what I want to do. I actually, as a bear, have 40 feet of movement.
You do! Then you can absolutely get behind that elemental. You can give it a reach around as well if you want.
I would love to. As close to the fire elemental as I can get.
Yeah, you can get right to 5 feet because you're a bear. And you've got 40 feet. Bears are fast. So sorry, Borum. There you go. You are now right here behind the fire elemental, the last remaining of its group. What you gonna do?
No, I'll wait till later. Okay, so I'll do. I have a 5-foot reach, and I'm gonna take my second action to claw that fire elemental.
Yeah, if you have that second attack, go for it.
I do. Okay. Okay, that's
Theora, you're on deck.
17 to hit.
Oh, it just misses. It just gets across some plate, doesn't quite get any purchase in the goopier parts of its torso.
Well. I added up. Yeah, 17. Okay. Don't have. Okay. Don't have a bonus action. I'm going to end my turn. Yep.
Okay. Alright, that'll jump over to Feora. That'll be Borum, then Dia will be on deck. Feora, what would you like to do with your turn?
Can I... Can I reach that elemental without triggering any of
Let's
those?
see. I think this was a dead tentacle from that last battle's lightning blast that went down this way. So 5, 15, 20, 25 feet you can get. You won't have flanking. With 30 feet you can step in front of Tuna and have flanking with Ladrin.
Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry, Tuna.
Okay. Excuse me. And you duck in.
Okay. Were we saying this one was looking rough? Or was that...
There's only one elemental left, and it's not looking particularly hurt. It's hurt a little bit, but just a little.
Cool. Well, I'm going to attack it.
Excellent. Clear these other elementals off my list.
Numbers. I can math. 26.
26 to hit? Absolutely hits.
Yummy. I'm gonna re-roll that one. 13.
13 points of damage. Beautiful.
And then 12.
And then 12 points of sneak attack. I love it. Oops.
And
Hold
then...
on, I'm so sorry. Just a quick sec. I started foolishly adding that to the wrong person. We don't want to take that off of Alejandro.
Oh, please don't.
It was 13 points. And what was your sneak attack?
Alexa, stop. She's telling me to drink a protein shake.
Alexa's horny for protein shakes, yeah. So what was the sneak attack damage now?
12.
Well, thank you very much. Alright, already carving away at this thing. Beautiful. Alright, what, offhand attack?
Well, first, I'd have her ask in the dragon chat if it would be acceptable for people to answer.
Yeah. I will. Yeah.
Are we looking to attack for him, or are we gonna try and talk him off the ledge?
Let's try talking him off the ledge. That can always be more followed up by attacking.
Yes.
Okay.
Harder to backtrack.
Guys, really,
Okay.
please don't let me forget the axe.
Of course, darling.
Don't forget your axe.
Wow, really helpful.
I love it. I feel it's so accurate to how it would be.
Just constantly in her.
Pressure off the big fight. Like, love it.
Alright, then I will do my offhand attack on
Okay.
the elemental and get a 1. So,
Okay.
oh wait, is it still with advantage because flanking?
You still have advantage, yeah. You're still flanking, yep.
I didn't reroll. I didn't roll with advantage last turn.
Well, why
That's
don't
cocked.
we roll one single time for last turn in case it's a 20?
No, that's okay. I don't want to think too much. That was that. That 23.
23 hits?
Great. I love that. 4.
4 points of damage. Alright. Okay.
That is
It's
me.
looking perfect. You got in there, you carved some out. This one's a little different. It's, there's stone, but it's like cooled magma. Sort of a plate of stone, like plate armor on it. And more softer bits that you're finding you can kind of carve out beneath that. So well done. Alright, it is Borm's turn. Borm's got some cool stuff. Oh, right. First, Borm grows a little larger. Well, he didn't lose any health, so he doesn't gain any at the start of his turn.
Boy.
Let's see. Can he do that? And then... Alright, if that's... Oof. That is so cool, but I don't think that'll come up. So, has he graduated from this? He has, yeah, because he's grown twice. So, seems to be growing in a little power, growing a little size. Yeah, as each time he kind of has a round maybe or so, and is able to just absorb a little more of this mud and come to be a little bit more. I'm going to do a make 2 slam attacks this time on. Going to continue work on this elemental for now because we already rolled for that. I'm sorry, is that a 9 or 6? 6, but it's a... Yeah, first one misses, and it's a natural 1 for the second one. Boron, jeez, whatever. Newborn baby Boron doesn't hit well, so that brings
Just
us.
woke up. Everyone's like that when they just wake up.
Awesome. Dia, you're up with tuna on deck.
Okay. Is that tentacle still assaulting Alejandro over at the ritual site?
That's actually it's 10 feet away from Alejandro. That particular one.
Okay, So it doesn't look like you could reach them for imminent danger. All right. Okay.
Doesn't want to balance.
Okay. Are there any tentacles by my companions?
Not currently.
Okay. And then there's just this one. There's this one elemental left.
That's it.
Okay. Well, I think a lightning bolt is a bit much, considering everyone gets in there. So instead, I will use. We didn't change the. We changed the name of it because we used it for lightning damage instead of fire, but scorching ray. I'll just pump that one out at 4th level.
Oh, nice.
So I think it starts with 3 and
Starts
then
with
it goes
3.
up.
An
So it gets
additional
2 more.
one for each level.
Now, if I click this D8, are you going to roll 5 of them, or do I have to roll you 5 individual times? Okay, it looks like I have to roll 5 individual times. Is there a way to increase that number? Here we go. Well,
Are you doing all the attacks first?
yes.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 13.
That one misses.
Okay, 18.
Hits.
Okay.
Just hits.
15.
Misses.
Okay. 15 misses again.
Misses,
So that was 4, and then I get one more. 13. What a terrible average.
Average. Yeah, but you get one really solid arcing bolt in.
Yeah. Let me see. Do I have? No, I don't have the seeking feature. What am I talking about? Like I'm a cool person. All right. So let's get this one ray. We got it. 8. 8 lightning damage.
8 lightning damage. Nice. Listen, you're trying to be careful, or you're carefully trying to, like, you really don't want to hit your friends, so ups the challenge.
And then I'll expend a second for my bonus action. I'll expend a 2nd level spell slot to get back sorcery points.
Okay, nice. You once again shift the magic in the other direction. You're gaining some sorcery points. You chip off a piece of that plate-like heated armor off the chest of this creature with that one shot, wounding it. It's looking maybe about like half health, pretty moderately rough.
Okay.
Okay, that brings us up to Tuna. You have Feyor between you and the fire elemental, but there's room to be on either side if you wish.
I want to stay within 30 feet of Alejandro just in case, so I can teleport over if I need to.
Okay.
So I am going to. I mean, this never hits, but I'm just gonna try to do Sacred Flame on the elemental.
Beautiful.
So that's a Dexterity saving throw.
What's the dex save? Right.
Yeah. Channeling my inner shadow heart. This is gonna not work at all.
Alright, Dex. How are the fire elementals? They're a little dexterous. However, that is only a 13.
Oh, it hits.
Nice.
Yes,
Nice.
take it that short. Okay. Sorry.
That's awesome.
So that is 13 radiant damage.
Woo, beautiful.
And then, as my bonus action, is my spiritual weapon near it. I'm gonna bonk it with that.
Yes, it is. It's right within 5 feet. It's right next to it. Go for it.
Okay. So that is. Ooh, that's a 14 to hit.
Misses, unfortunately.
Okay. That's fine.
Scrapes down the stone. It's looking around, really trapped right now. Any? I think your movement's good, unless you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill here, I think, for now.
Okay. Alright, you're keeping that careful range back in Alejandro, ready, prepared to help friends. And that moves
think
us. Okay.
Also have Emboldening Bond on Ladrin, I believe. Was it Ladrin?
Could have been. I think Ladrin was the only one that was too far. Because Ladrin was way down in this
Okay.
corner. So I think it was Dia, Feora, and you and
Okay.
Alejandro.
And
Okay, I can only do it with 3 people.
Oh,
and
it
I know
was
it was me and
Dia.
Alejandro, so.
Dia, Alejandro, because Dia was
Okay.
right there with you.
Okay.
Feora might have still been over with Ladrin.
no
Cool.
problem.
I'm just making sure I got all my ducks in a row for
Nice.
if anything goes poorly.
What could go wrong? Alright, our fire elemental. Let me do a roll for it, because I don't think it wants to attack Borum. Yeah, it doesn't dare attack Borum. It's gonna speak in Primordial, and just, you know, it sounds sort of like the stones turning over one another in a tumbler with some, you know, rolling magma. But to Tuna, who so you recognize it, Feora. You're like, you don't know what it's saying, but you recognize it. Tuna understands. Does anyone else understand Primordial?
Yes, I do.
Ooh, okay, Tuna and Dia. Ladrin or no? Okay. You hear it, it kind of bows its head a bit. Master Borum, please, I only seek to be the one that you bestow your honor and your thanks to. I wish to serve you, please. Do not harm me any further. I'm here to rid you of these that stole your heart and seek to perform their own ritual. Please, Master Borum. And doesn't attack Borum, but instead is going to try and attack them, making their own pleas to Borum.
Oh, that bitch.
I know. Yeah, bitch.
Amazing.
Jesus.
All right,
I'm gonna zap
him. Gonna go after that's Feora with that roll. And it has one of those, you know, magma sights in either hand, and with its first attack, that's a 10 to hit, which I'm pretty sure comfortably misses Feora.
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Next one's a 24 to hit.
You know, it is so crazy how that hits.
Wild.
Insane.
And then, 14 points of force damage.
Yum.
Oh, it's using its...
Wait,
Mhm.
Feora's next to me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, protection fighter. Disadvantage.
Haha.
Disadvantage, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just move my shield in front of her.
Then that's 18 to hit.
Oh, well.
Does that hit?
That does still hit, yeah.
I tried.
17.
No,
I appreciate it.
On top of, it has its fiery strikes back. So on top of the damage you just took, it deals also 8 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And it goes to do its third attack. That's a 26 to hit. Does it have this? No, once a turn, right? With
Yeah, just once per turn.
That also hits.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Go low rolls. 7 plus 4. 11 points of force damage. And on top of that, 6 points of fire damage to Feora. I will end the interloper's master. Slashing at you. But that's the end of its turn. Which brings us up to Ladrin with Feora on deck. Ladrin, what would you like to do? Oh, I'm sorry. The tentacles. You know what? Borum's out, and I think it's less about shifting tentacles now. So the tentacles don't shift, but may I have everyone make a dexterity saving throw, please,
Oh.
at the top of the round. And when you're ready, Ladrin, let me know first, if you would.
Sure, that's on par. 9.
Hey, Tuna?
Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm a bear.
Right.
I'll roll 4.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Was it worse?
6.
Okay. Tuna, what'd you get?
A 10.
Okay. Feora?
18.
Okay. And D.
11.
We're so great.
Fiora, you just succeed.
Oh. I want to add my D4 to mine. Dia, you can do the same.
That was with my D4.
Oh, shit.
Oh, don't forget, everyone has an inspiration die tonight, too.
Oh, yes, then I will
Yeah.
spend that.
I'm saving that for desperate times.
Okay.
I
yeah.
know.
Feels desperate.
Yeah.
Also,
For me.
11 for me.
Okay.
Oh, it's so much better. It's
Oh, no.
19.
19?
Mhm.
Okay, so Fiora, you just succeed, and Dia, you succeed with a little margin as well. But for Tuna and Ladrin, and let's see about our elemental. Yep, our elemental too. So you all have had this wonderful, thought out luxury of like walking on top of the mud and the water and everything else. The mud is incorporating with Gorm and reaches up to strike and grab the bottoms of your legs, like knees down, and starts hardening around your legs, holding you immobile for the time. Ladrin and Tuna. Fiora and Dia, you kind of leap out of the way. Again, you know, thanks to being on top of this, it would have been much more difficult had you not been on top, and you are safe. So it's more of a grapple from the ground than anything else. Just for now. So just consider yourselves grappled and nothing more. You'll do all your stuff, just not move. And again, Fiora and Dia, you succeeded this round, so you were in the clear. You have your movement. Alright, that was a top round. So Ladrin, let me know what you'd like to do. And Fiora, you'll be on deck. You can't move currently. You can try and break the mud and pull or do like a strength check to get yourself pulled out, or you're 5 feet away from the elemental, you can try and attack the elemental.
I'm attacking the elemental, but could I don't think this is gonna work. But since I have telepathy, yes. I don't know. Well, yeah, because I don't know if Form's gonna know common, but
yeah. Let me know what you
if
want
I
to do.
could, if I could maybe bonus action, like telepathically send a message
You
to.
can free action that. Won't even take your
Okay.
bonus action.
Great. I
Everyone
would
has
love to
such a
free
speed.
action. Yeah. If I call him Rock Daddy dude or something.
Maybe
Anyways.
that'll help. We didn't know what Gorm's into.
Hey. I'm going to say.
I know your daddy. Sorry,
I will
okay.
say.
Booming.
The elemental twists their words. We are actually here to help you. We have also helped. I don't know if you're gonna know this person. We've helped Oren in Oberman's Mill restore their heart. We would love to just give us a chance to discuss after we save you from this elemental. And she has 0 charisma, so that's all she's gonna probably try to convey over to Borum, and then turn over to elemental and do a multi-attack.
Ask for a quick
And-
persuasion check with that if you want. So, it's okay if you get, you know, high or low, or either way. This is just affecting some DCs as you all continue to do your thing. So it's not a make or break.
Okay, well I got a 14.
That's really good. Okay, great.
It's amazing for
make
her.
Oh, that was
Beautiful.
14. Okay, beautiful. All right, have that attack. Have at it.
Okay. First we're going to bite.
Don't forget you have advantage. You're flanking with Feora.
Beautiful. Let me roll that again just in case I get a nat 20. Got a nat 20.
Yes!
What?
Beautiful.
You speak it into existence and it happens. I'm going to... I get a double.
You can choose
I'm
either
gonna
one.
double the damage.
Okay.
Okay. That's 2. So... And I also double the modifier too, right? Yeah.
If you're doubling damage,
No.
you just you add your modifiers to it and everything. Unless it's just your damage dice. So anything you're using for that dice get doubled.
Okay.
Or you can
Okay.
double the damage
So-
as a whole if you want. So just roll whatever your damage is and double the number.
Well, I did 2d. So I doubled the d8s. That's 9
Okay.
plus. So it'd be plus 4 plus 8. 8?
That's a
17?
really good question. 'Cause I always say either or,
Yeah.
but am I doing it wrong? Where
I don't know.
you know, if
I'm
you're
second
doubling
guessing
the
myself.
damage dice,
Yeah.
right, and not the modifier. Yeah, I guess double for now. We'll do double the damage, the dice, and then add your modifiers. And I will look into that after.
And add just a modifier. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's 9 plus 4, 13.
Okay, nice. I'm gonna try and look it up now too. So, I'll shortchange you.
Yeah. And then it's piercing damage, and then I'm going to swing around with my claw attack. And do I still have it? I still have advantage, right?
I'm so sorry. Give me a quick sec, Tasha, because I want to honor what you're doing, and I'm a terrible multitasker. I really don't want to shortchange you on this. Let's see. Let's just include. I want to err on the side of bigger, so let's include the double modifiers, and I'll look into this a little further. I thought maybe I could get a quick answer, but I'll have to look into it. So, whatever you rolled for double the damage on the die, also double your modifiers, just so we can really juice it up. Let me know what that number was.
Okay. So with that, it would have been a 17 damage for the bite.
Okay.
And then on her claw attack with the advantage, she got a 25.
Oh
hit.
yeah, that'll hit. Nice.
Oh, that was better. Okay, so that's 13 points of slashing damage.
Woohoo! Nice. All right, starting to look pretty hurt.
Good. Pissed me off. I can't move.
Correct.
And I think I'm good.
Okay. Beautiful. So as this round continues along, you find yourselves frantically trying to destroy this last elemental that is all competing and please the Borum to side with them. You've all spent, week and a half at least trudging through the swamp, going through so many dangers, fighting a Hydra, getting diseases and everything else to get to this point. Everything hangs in the balance of this fight. as you make your plea telepathically this round and attack this creature. That'll move us over to Feora, and then it'll be Borum and Dia on deck. So, Feora, what you got?
I'm still flanking, right? Cool. Gonna fight this bitch. Sorry. Those are not super cute numbers, but I can work with it. 23?
23 hits, yes.
Great. 13 for initial damage.
Hey.
And then hold on. $16 for sneak attack.
How would you like to take out this fire elemental, Feora?
I think she's just gonna get like really up and personal and ram the short sword into like its chest looking region
Okay.
and look into its eyes. You could have just helped us. So know that this is what happens.
Kind of claw at you. You kind of peel down the armor. Your magma just pours and pours and pours out like blood. Sinks into a pile of magma and stone on the ground. Okay, so that eliminates the fire elemental. You've taken an attack, an action and a bonus action, but you still have your movement. Borum's turn is next. You have a free action if you want to speak or anything.
I didn't use my bonus action.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go for it.
Well, I don't think I'd do anything with it, but that bonus action's mine. You can't just take it.
Nice.
If I were to move right now, that wouldn't trigger anything with Borum, would it?
It would. That's
It
you
would?
intel. I mean, you would be leaving their attack area.
Okay, then
I'll say
I
that.
think- because I want to move closer to Alejandro in case.
I mean, rogues are known to be able to use disengage as a bonus action, I think.
Right, yeah. I was gonna do
And
that.
we do have a bonus action.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
I didn't. Yeah, so I'll disengage because I want to move closer because if the tentacles
Okay.
start moving about.
Yeah. You want to walk over to Alejandro?
Yes, after disengaging.
You disengage. You turn and trip a little bit over a hatchet. And then you look like, because Tuna's right there next to you. Down at the hatchet, up at Tuna. If you want to pass it off, I won't
Sure.
mark that against you.
I'll do that.
Thank you.
Hey, don't forget your hatchet.
You don't quite make it over to Alejandro. You're 10 feet away from Alejandro. Actually, that would be 15 feet away from Alejandro.
I just don't want him to be all alone, you know?
Okay.
I'm sure it's lonely over there.
He's got,
Little rich biscuit.
he's bloodied. Looks like some bruises showing up on his wrist and elbow, but still concentrating as best they can on that ritual.
I'm so proud of them. They're doing great.
Okay, and you didn't want to do anything, just speaking wise to Borum, so.
I do, I'm just scared.
I'm shy.
I'm shy.
Borum. Hair behind the ear, yeah. There you go. Curly nailed it. Okay, let's see. Borum maybe hasn't had much convincing one or the other. You heard from, in Primordial from an elemental that you all, stole this and are performing your own ritual, and indeed there's a ritual taking place. And however, Ladrin also made a compelling thing like, listen, just give us some time. Okay. So what I'll do is I'm just going to set a little DC in like 13. I'm just going to roll a d20. The 13 or lower, I think Borum will not attack this round and be open to listening a little more. If it's over 13, they're gonna at least maybe want to soften everyone up a little more before they feel safe. So we'll see. Not bad. It's 12.
Oh my god.
So, it's scary. Scary. You. Hi, I'm Lucy. I made her Siri go off. That's so funny. It's hilarious. Borum speaks into your minds, and much more than like an elemental. This is a booming voice. This voice feels as if he's speaking as though they're the sides of a mountain escaping the clouds above. It just resonates. It's almost hard to understand because of the intense resonance and vibration of it in your heads, despite only being 20 feet tall or so here. You actually hear him talking to himself. It's a singular voice in different pitches, talking over one another to himself in conversation. The madness of Borum's mind. But through that, pushing over this twisted orchestra of Borum voices talking to himself, you hear trying to speak louder than that. My heart is near. Explain. Help. Save. And Borum is going to action to move back over. No, I'm sorry. Let me move Alejandro here out of the pit. Borum is going to try and climb back in and listen. Seems to be giving a round for talk. And so I'll continue in order. Dia, you're up. Tuna's on deck. Dia, what would you like to do now that Borum has sort of tried to speak? You heard all the madness in his head, him talking to himself and all this, and different voices and pitches, but over those shouted to you in your minds for that they recognize their heart is near. Are you here to help? What's going on, basically.
Absolutely. Yeah, just then telepathically, because yikes. It's just like, yeah, we're here to help. Your heart is here. Just wait and listen. And let me see, what kind of shenanigans and sorcery can I do? Yeah. I don't have thaumaturgy or anything. That would have been cool. Yeah, no, just I think I'll just try to. I don't know. I took one lesson to learn about how to what spices are indeed edible, and so just trying to hey, connect with the plant. I don't know, but I am trying to just, if Borum is alive, just get him to hold off long enough to feel the heart connecting back to the surrounding areas.
Okay. All right. Well, Go ahead and make a persuasion check if you would.
Of course. 23.
Ooh, nice. So I'll add that most of you know, as your attention is likely drawn to Borum, the 20-25 foot mud primordial here. And that as you were hearing this twisted orchestra of Borum's voices in different pitches talking to themselves in chaos, the eyes that dart with the voices. Each of these eyes has its own voice. Like it's really just exhibiting physical features of all the voices in its head. And so when you speak, Thea, with that persuasion check, at least 3 of the eyes on its body, I don't know if you can see them from there, but it has eyes all over its hands and arms and back and stuff. At least 3 of the eyes shift over to you, as though listening patiently. And with that, nice. Okay, does that end your turn, Thea?
Oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna spend. I'm gonna extend another 2nd level spell slot to get back sorcery points. Just in case.
Excellent. Yeah, carefully recharge. That moves us to Tuna with Ladrin on deck. Tuna. Yeah.
Looking around, does anyone look hurt?
I'll let you off.
Are you a bear? Okay.
I mean, yes. Sorry, yeah. I've got.
Okay.
I'm hurt as a bear, and I'm hurt as a elf.
I don't think I can give you your elf hit points back while you're a bear.
No, I guess you can't. No.
You've got a little room to dragon talk if you want to work things out too.
Yeah.
We'll allow it here. So.
Okay. Feora, you looking rough?
If I had to put it into some descriptors,
On a scale of...
a scale of 0 to 81, I'm at 42.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool. In that case, I will just... Wait, do I have... Hold on. Did I cast... No. Sorry, give me a moment. Let me figure out what I've done. Because I had a spell at one point. Beacon of Hope. I did cast Beacon of Hope. It's probably... I was supposed to roll.
It's not concentration, right?
It was concentration. Which, that's the only concentration spell I have up, but I forgot that I was concentrating on it, so I haven't been rolling.
Oh, gotcha.
My con saves.
Yeah, I didn't catch any of that either, so it's still
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna reach down and just kind of put a hand on Feora's shoulder. Oh wait, no, you ran away, didn't you? That's right. Shit. Then I'll just healing word you, 2nd level. So that is gonna be 8 plus 4, it's 12 hit points back.
Nice. Max healing. Love it.
Could?
Yes.
No, I'll save mass healing word. Oh, that's what I did. I don't have Beacon of Hope up. I cast mass healing word earlier.
Oh, okay.
I don't fucking remember what I've cast.
It's been a while. You're good.
I'll just roll. I'll just roll healing words, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's only 7, not 12, so.
Okay.
Sorry.
You get
Just
sucked
to be
back
safe,
out
we'll
of
do
your
this.
Ooh, neat. Okay, beautiful. You heal anything else for your turn? Any talking convincing or otherwise?
I mean, I can't really, I'm not the talker, but I'll just kind of back Dia up and be like, you know, we're trying to restore your heart to you. As we've done it before, we want to help. We really do.
Good, make a persuasion check with advantage, because that's some key information for Boron to know that you're reuniting his heart with mind, and that's what the ritual is. So I'll give you advantage on supplying that.
God bless 21.
Okay. All right. This time, those 3 eyes that are holding steady, the others darting about madly, out of like 13 eyes on the body. the 3 that were looking at Dia shift over to you, Tuna. And with that, I'm going to say another 5. You've got 8 of the eyes sort of calm themselves and look directly at you at peace, listening, eager. And that will bring us up to Ladrin with Feora on deck. Ladrin, what would you like to do?
Yeah, she's not a talker.
That's okay, you don't have to.
No, she's going to. It's just not going to make sense.
Stop it. Yeah, nice.
So it was like, no. Let's see. She's going to spend her, double check. And she's going to take her bonus action and get out of her bear form.
Okay.
Just to make things easier. She's going to take out her... With her going back to herself, is she still stuck in the mud?
Oh, bear size to human size. I love that you brought that up. I'm going to say I will let you do just a free dex strength check. So athletics, I think it's sadly just a straight strength check, but the DC is low. Because that's a really good point. You're drastically different in size. I'm going to set it at an 8. If you get a strength check of 8 or higher, you can free yourself. Yeah?
So that's a 1.
No!
So she's very,
Okay.
very stuck, even if she added a D8 to it. Not
Okay.
working out. Okay. So she's not taking out her broom. Okay. So instead... Huh. She's gonna use her last 4th level spell.
Oh.
Just in case. And add a buff. She's gonna do Guardian of Nature again.
Okay.
And she's going to, as well as she can, lock eyes on whatever eye she can focus on for him.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like the blue flames, whatever, in her veins start to just thrum as this shape takes place. She's doing the Great Tree buff feature. So it's going to be like her skin. It's like the fire part turned into bark, and then leaves started sprouting from the vines and from her hair. But she's gonna try if she can to make it a little muddy, because appealing to him. Hi, we're your friends.
Push your
like
tree limb behind your ear. Yeah.
Little muddy. And she's stuck in the mud, which is now difficult terrain for enemies, anybody else around that's celestial. She's going to telepathically convey again that we are here again to help. Please let us finish this so we can reconnect what you lost. I've already seen what happens when an entity is without its heart, but I also have seen what happens when it comes back together. It's a beautiful thing. Nature is a beautiful thing. And I would love to see that happen for you. If you will allow us to continue.
Beautiful.
Yes,
All right.
yeah.
It can, you know, it resonates with your honesty. Go make a persuasion check.
Okay. Well,
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. We get another eye that kind of calms and focuses. I think just leaves like the last 4 eyes. I think it was. I think we're at 8. And that's 9.
if I use my inspiration, would that make a difference?
I don't know.
Don't know either. You know, I always forget to use it, so I'm going to right now.
Go for it.
So D8. Okay. Well,
Mhm.
so 14 altogether.
14. Okay, we'll say 2 eyes. That's enough to bump up. It's
Yeah.
above the 13. So,
Okay.
there's 2 eyes left. Not to say you have to get them all calm, but you're doing pretty well. Out of 13 eyes, 11 are just like calm and focused. And that's going to switch us over then to Feora's turn. The last turn before Borum's, you know, kind of decision for Borum's turn. So, Feora, what would you like to do?
She's gonna slowly sheath her weapons and kind of put her hands up a little bit.
Yeah.
Borum, please. For weeks we have traversed this hell of a swamp, suffering mental and physical injuries alike, looking for your heart to restore your mind, to restore you. We can't do that if you fight us on this. For too long, Alejandro's been trying to bring you back, and we are so close, but please, trust us. Trust that we don't want to fight, that we just want the best for you.
Okay. I'm going to let you roll persuasion with advantage because sheathing your weapons is a really good, you know, de-escalator, visual de-escalator. One of the things Borum has just been concerned with is, you know, being attacked. He's seen what you all can do, and so that helps. So you can roll with advantage.
$14.
14. Okay. Well, that the last 2 eyes seem to calm and focus. A very good sign going into Borum's turn. But first we have to take a moment inside Alejandro's mind. 33 hours. No bathroom. He's hurt, but his bladder is killing him. So with that, we will take our bio break a little bit late. And then we will return to see what comes. So we'll catch you all in about 10 minutes. If anyone does know, we take about a 10-minute bio break. And then we'll be back. We'll catch you then. Yay! See if our transitions are going to work this time. They do.
Well, I'm glad this worked out. This could have gone so much worse.
For real?
I'm gonna go check on the stove. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, big relief, big relief. It could have gone so many terrible ways.
I swear my stove refuses to be a stove. It changes how long it takes for it to preheat every single time.
No!
It makes it impossible to time food correctly.
Oh my god, I bet. Really putting out this much energy today.
Like, if I have to put in more energy than you today, stove.
No? Don't know? Here, get me one. Where'd you go? Right here. I didn't move.
I'm just a part of your.
You want to have that? I didn't. But don't forget, you've got a bonus action.
Trying to steal my bonus action.
No. I'm just
Yeah,
a forgetful girl.
Steal my
No. Just a forgetful girl, I said. Boop bop 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 down wow. Oh, the after show. I'm going to talk about all the ways this could have gone terribly wrong and it didn't. Like, this is really some of the best case scenario. Everyone did all the best things. And the stuff that Borum can do, oh my gosh, like, it's just cleaning it up so quickly. It really just benefited you all, and I can't wait to talk about the ways in which it did. Thank you so much, Zen, for the sub earlier. Thank you. You have 20 months. That's amazing. And thank you, Jay. Yay! I just saw that pop through. Appreciate you both. Oh, popsicle. Popsicles, you're my hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. No, that's not popsicles. Oh, cool. Props commissions dice. Hope they're going smoothly in your own cosplays too. Very cool. Yeah, I hope everything's coming along nicely without too many, hiccups or anything. I like the background though. Nice. So the old shrine there. The tree. It was a face. That's right. You all have that to go plant somewhere too. That's so cool. Kitty cat con. Oh, very cool in January. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. I love doing fan-made video, like making them and stuff. But that's so cool. Like the acting was always super fun too. I love it, man. I hope you have lots of fun. And I hope we get to see you later too. It sounds really cool. Alright, after it's a little bit before 10 minutes, but I'm gonna bring us like our videos back anyway. So I thought. There it goes. I'm looking at the timing on that stuff. Captain Planet. Here's a silly goose. Probably take a look at Borum's stuff, and just in case the rolls don't hit the DC. It's been lowered a lot, but just in case, still a little nervous. Insane. Borum is insane.
I'm back again. I think I'll just be getting up like maybe 2 more times.
You're fine. Check as you need. I switched this back to video because about amount of time stuff. But take your time. Hop up when you need to. You're good. I was pulling up Borum's stuff. Like, basically, I'm gonna roll. All your persuasion and everything has greatly lowered the DC. It's just gonna be a check for Borum sort of coming to this world and is gonna trust.
Okay.
So he's pulling up all this stuff, and he's insane. I love it. But also, I was saying earlier, I can't wait to talk about, like, all the ways this could have gone so much worse. Like, it really went...
100%.
Yeah, and, like, and the after show, like, you've all really done such a great job. There was only, like, by the time you were making pleas to Borum, there was only one creature to argue against you. Like, there could have been 4 of them vying for, you know, like, go listen to us. And the eyes would have been looking at them instead. But you only had one, and you got that killed. And made really convincing arguments. Borum was going to get stronger and more violent, but you cleaned everything up nice and quickly. So there wasn't really room for him to get too crazy. Excellent. Looks like Tasha's back. Okay. So please, as you need to, Serena, hop up when you need to. Anybody, you know, it's always the case.
Appreciate it.
But I will put us back into sort of the zone here. It's coming down to Borum's check here. All right. Oh my goodness. Hey. The ground rumbles again, as it has a few times. The reverberation of such making the rain and water dance on the surface. And you watch as Borum's eyes begin to dart a little bit again. Dart, dance, this, that way, this. Before slowly, over the next minute, becoming still. Just exactly maybe you lowered the DC, and it just exactly, you lowered it to 11, from 20 initially, but through your good persuasions and stuff, it accounted for 11. I like to factor in like logic and reasonability and then role play. Just succeed. Rolled an 11. I will give you the time you need to finish this ritual. Sort of labored trying to remain present in this one voice. If you are true to your word and succeed, I will be grateful. And that's about all it can speak before just focusing back, trying to remain calm and not fall into its own madness. I'm gonna pull us out of combat. That's all a success. Jeez, I love it. Amazing.
I almost packed calm emotions and I didn't.
Oh, nice. It's tough when you can only like get so many prepared. It's like but it's battle. When will what be handy? I love it. Okay, let me get back to my session notes then. How exciting. Here we go. Where are you, Borum? Here you are. Okay, you've got about 8.5 minutes left. So I'll just pause and see. Is there anything you all want to do in this last 8.5 minutes as Alejandro finishes this ritual?
Heal myself.
Go for it.
I mean, it won't be much, but
Yeah, roll your heals, mark off your spell slots. Anything for you, Feora? Just waiting pensively. Bated breath. Okay. So anything for you, Tuna, or just waiting?
I will throw up a beacon of hope. Just
I throw
so
up.
max healing. I throw up. No. I'll do a beacon of hope. So as we're healing up and stuff, it'll be full.
Oh, okay. So make sure, Ladrin, that you actually just take the full possible healing on that, as Tuna very quickly and sharply brings up Beacon of Hope for everybody.
It is only a minute, so we'll heal quick. So I'm gonna pump a first level cure wounds to myself.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 12. Alright, does anyone else need anything in the next minute?
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm just gonna maybe expend my sorcery points just to have a 4th level back in the tank.
Alejandro's at about half health. You don't have to heal him or anything. He's not asking for it, but just because you're there and you see it, I want it on your radar.
Yeah. I'll give him a cure wounds at first level too.
Okay.
So that's 12.
Yeah, that bag 12. Thank you.
Chart memorized.
Alejandro just... Thank you. Labored breathing.
I took a 2nd level because I was hurting. But
okay.
I'm like half now, so we're good. Feel better now.
Oh, nice. 5 minutes left. Anything else for you, Ladrin, or just waiting it out?
I would like to try to get out of this mud and walk around like a cool little tree.
Time. Yeah, you have enough time where you can break out. It's every 6 seconds you get to try, so you get out of it. And you're scuttling.
I would like to. Actually, I would probably like to get on my broom.
Are you gonna shift back into your person?
Oh, I already shifted back.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. And I'll get on my broom and just like not fly so high, but like I'm we'll say 30 feet. That's a reasonable 15 feet. I'll figure it out. She's just gonna be just chilling, looking like a tree.
All right. I will say, you hop in your broom and suddenly fly up 30 feet. Worm's eyes twitch a little bit nervously. Okay.
She'll just kind of lay on her broom.
Nice.
Like Hocus Pocus when she's like flying and like singing to like distract the kids. Like she's just lying on her broom. That's
Of the 13 eyes, one is darting around and keeping an eye on you every so often. The other 12 remain calm. So. All right. 4 minutes left, 3 minutes left. Was there anything else for you, Dia, or just exchanging that back over to spell slots?
No, I was just exchanging that back over to get a spell slot.
Okay. Everyone else, once Ladron kind of settles up in the room and everyone's sort of, staying calm and still, the rest of the ritual passes by, and you watch as the mud in the area sort of swells in height. You're above it. You remain on its surface thanks to the. Wait, do you still have the spell? Yeah, I think so, because it lasts like 2 hours or something, right? So you remain.
It lasts 1 hour, and I was refreshing it as
right.
well too. So.
Nice, excellent. So you kind of swell on top of it. It's almost like a little amusement ride. It swells up a couple feet and then kind of draws itself in to this vial. In towards the vial. Right. That borum is within, and seeping down into that well where borum is a deep well station, and it encases borum entirely. Yes, one limb at a time, covering the eyes, covering that, the spine with the cartilage protruding from the back, the ribs that you could see from within. It's filling in all this space and compacting, filling in more and filling out, and then compacting and compacting. And you can see welling up from the bottom of the well, or at least from the bottom of this, where Borum's form was, a big sphere of mud beating. Within lies the Quag heart. Now beating. Boom. And it affixes itself in place up behind where that rib cage was. And you feel this very intense draw of atmosphere inward toward where the heart is, towards the center of Borum's form. It almost feels like you're going to start sliding, like your feet are going to lose traction and you're going to be pulled towards it. When very quickly a huge burst outward of atmosphere, boom, the mist blasts away before settling back in from the storm. The rain gets blown horizontally in that second or two outward from Borum, and then in the vacuum of rain pushed away, whoosh, the sound of rain falling fills the space once again. Alejandro, taking a few steps backward off of this and just, back towards next to Feora here. Done with the ritual. Looking back at Dia up on the stone and everyone else. Kind of shrugging shoulders. The mud tightens and shifts into a form a little bit dissimilar from the one that you see here. Much more upright, much more humanoid in presence. Sort of like, kind of like a titan in form. Like a god from Olympia, but not all super built and chiseled, just, bigger, hulking form, but upright. More of a natural humanoid face. No eyes protruding from the mud now as clothes start to form on the mud, and the mud turns to a dark brown skin. The face looks, has amphibious elements, the shape of the eyes, the irises, little ridges on the cheekbones, and ears that have webbing. They're pointed with webbing along the top. Still standing, maybe 25 feet tall, steps over and out of the well, kind of sliding down the mud, standing right in front of Bayora and Alejandro, and speaks in common aloud. Oh, you spoke the truth. Oh. Who are you? Looks around at all of you. You have my thanks. But who are you? Switches to RP.
And we're just trying to help where we can.
Well, I have been lost for a very long time. How do I thank you? I have my thoughts, but perhaps you have something you wish. Sort of stretching this big body out. It's me. It's me. Oh, it's
They're
terrible.
pretty good about reuniting hearts with their owners.
Well, I must thank you. Looks at Alejandro's, just shaking. He's gonna jump in. Yes, we're just. I mean, I guess there's a number of ways we could ask. You could ask for your help. Excuse me. But I think we're all just relieved right now. That you are you for your sake and ours. We've spent a great deal of time. I've spent a great deal of time in the swamp here, and these fine folks have went through quite a bit to get here to help you. We're hoping to speak to you about the other lost gods. It kind of like almost shrinks back a little because he doesn't know what to expect. Or looks over you all. What would you wish to know? And I'll let one of you. I don't want to, up on toes by having Alejandro.
Can any of the others be restored in the way that you were?
The others are quite fine, it would seem. I don't think they're missing anything. They're just the way they wish to be.
I was afraid you'd say that.
They sought my favor. They sought my collaboration. I don't know what they were expecting. It was of several minds, not my own. I wouldn't have helped them anyway. Just so you know where my allegiances, well, where they don't lie at least. I would need to know a little more about you, but I'm open to hearing, open to listening to those who restored me. Oh, so long. I can't thank you enough. I'm gonna say that too much, I know it. Thank you. Each of you. fortress. Yes, sorry. Tell me about yourselves, then, and what my alliance might offer you.
We are... This is going to sound actually insane. We're trying to stop the world from ending. Basically.
Well, noble.
Very broad, but...
Yes. Certainly very noble, too. Is it the other lost god? Are they up to no good after?
Yeah, that's what we've been told. I don't know. I don't pretend to fully understand everything that's going on, I'm sure. Others know better than me, but that's the gist of it.
Well, I can help you in that regard some, perhaps. I've had a few of the others considered lost gods by the mortals approach me over the decades. However, the one that most recently approached, I think I know where they are, and not necessarily what they're up to, but maybe a general idea. Can point you in the right direction, maybe.
Who is it?
Well, the last one to visit me was Hask, the voice of Hargut. They were settled into business in, I believe they called the town North Belmont. What year is it currently?
101?
It is. It's 101. Yeah.
Thank you.
Ah.
I was frantically pulling up my calendar.
Nice. I should behave and just let you look, because I love it when you all use a calendar. Well, it was, this is 101, and it would have been, oh, my mind is so clear, this is a beautiful thing. It was 93, the year 93 in autumn, that Hask last visited me. They told me to seek them there in North Belmont if I found myself clearer of mind. I think they were simply hoping I would find my own way out of this mess, but, anyway, so I expect that they plan to be there for the foreseeable future, if they left that message for me. I believe they found themselves in some sort of business out there. Set up some sort of business. Operating somewhat.
It's not many legitimate businesses out of North Belmont.
Oh.
So that's a bit concerning.
A fitting place for Hask.
Yeah.
Any idea what the business is?
That I do not know. Much of the conversation is split among varied previous minds, but I do remember them speaking of some business. It's important to note that Hask is not quite a changeling, but a shapeshifter of sorts. Don't know their true origins, but they can take many, any form. I don't know their limitations, but to add to your safety and your knowledge, they are indeed a shape changer of some sort.
So we'll get along swimmingly.
Is there a way to tell?
Yes. Well, in my ancient knowledge, I have come across any shapeshifter and found that those that can weave a moonbeam spell can often reveal the true nature of a shape changer. There are also some mirrors across the land that can reflect moonlight in such a way as to reveal forms as well.
Interesting.
So we're going to need, like, a phrase or keyword amongst us that way, if someone inevitably gets kidnapped, and by someone I do mean me, we'll know who's a fake and who isn't.
Well,
We
we're also
also-
the only ones that can use the dragon chat, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is also true.
What is this dragon chat?
Oh,
Secret.
Right. So, there are these creatures called dragons. I'm very excited about them. I don't know if I'm going to tell anyone, but I'm happy to tell you because you are ancient, immortal thing of the land. So, I don't know. Feels like something you should know. I don't... Let me see if I can draw this. Because I have... No! Wait! My child, Gil!
Oh, what a beautiful
Showing-
creature.
I know! Show an image of Grandmama.
Ah, okay. Let's see. Gil. All right. So yeah, they'll shift into first the humanoid form and then the dragon form. Oh, what an incredible creature. So majestic.
I said so too.
Yes. So they have the power of chat.
Yes. It's just a way for us to be able to communicate over long distances.
Oh, I understand. Like a sending spell or telepathy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be cautious. Ask is no ordinary creature. They hold incredible power and the ability to use telepathy. I don't know if they would have a way to force their way into your bond, but here, use your keyword just in case. Although, I should mention, again in my eternal debt of gratitude to you all, I will share everything I know of Hask. They also adopt memories.
oh, good.
When they copy someone firsthand, they can draw all of their memories. It's rather a nuisance.
That is incredibly invasive.
Why?
I want it.
Of course you do.
Amazing.
So, we don't give each other a password. Alright, that's fine.
Maybe we each come up with one. No, because then Hask would know it. And we just don't tell the others. No, I'm pretty confident that I can tell if it's all of you.
Sure.
Pretty
This will.
I will be super honest, I won't be able to tell. I'm just going to be very upfront. I love you all and hope that does not reflect poorly on me as a person.
No, I mean, if
I'm
someone
very
doesn't have
trusting.
access to all of our memories, I feel like maybe that would help trick you. I don't know.
Fair.
You know,
Yeah, I'm really good at perceiving, but not like anything else. So,
you know,
We can always just go in with blind confidence and figure it out from there. I think it's worked pretty well for the
That
past year.
is where I thrive.
the power of friendship, okay?
What were you gonna say, Tuna?
I once overheard someone speaking at a fair near me. He said the lovely phrase that he can't tell if his friends were being impersonated or if they're all just such a group of weirdos, and I feel like that's where we're gonna end up with this.
One. Does the world still etch spell to scroll?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, perhaps consider getting yourselves the moonbeam spell upon scroll.
Oh, I know that.
Oh, there you go. Or seeking one of the mirrors that can store and cast spells or reflect the moonlight in such a way to reveal the true nature of things. Late, too, if you find a way of, however small the chances you were to find Hask in a lake under full moon's light. That will also show the true nature of things.
Full moon. All right.
So we'll just have nightly rituals of dunking each other in the moonlight with water.
Is any large body of water under full moonlight will be
Okay.
To be fair,
Little moonbeam baptism.
if we have full moon, I think we'll know
I
if
think
we're
I'll be
real
able
or
to-
not. I
yes,
think
that-
we'll be good. on
That will
one.
be my clue. I will be fair.
We'll be fine.
I do have the ability to locate creatures. So it can be a specific creature known to you. Would Hask's magic be able to, or ability be able to surpass that magic, or?
You probably would recall that some of the other people looking into this have tried, but can't lock on with those things. But it'll share the same sentiment. I'm afraid that wields several magics and items of magic that would prohibit that.
Oh no, I mean like if I want to make sure someone's real, could I cast my locate creature? Say, if I wanted to make sure Ladrin was actually Ladrin, I cast locate creature on Ladrin. If Hask was impersonating her, would she ping as Ladrin still?
I'm unsure, but I do imagine if they were successfully pinging as your friend Ladrin here, and the real Ladrin was still alive, that you would be pinging two of them, which would be another sign.
You don't like the implication that Ladrin would have died in this scenario.
Well, if they killed the true
terrible.
version and stolen, replaced them, only one would be.
Well,
If the creature okay, this is Carly. If the creature you described or named is in a different form, such as being under the effects of a polymorph spell, the spell doesn't locate the creature. So if we just like locate creature on Hask and it doesn't ping. Oh wait, no. It would still, never mind, that doesn't help. Never mind.
I would think for Ladrin, because you can't. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess Haas could. No, this is just Tasha talking. Wildfire spirits are very unique. I would just think, excuse me, to have Ladrin summon Gregory, and you'll know then.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I would
You know.
assume Haas can't do that.
Burn that bridge when we get to it.
Try
I
all
I
the
would love
things.
to burn more bridges.
I had that like so reasoned out in my head, and then as soon as I said it out loud, I realized it was the opposite of what we were trying to accomplish, and I was
yeah.
like,
No. Yeah.
I see what I've done now.
Nice. Well, I looks over to Alejandro. You say you've been here for quite some time. I'm happy to stay here and answer as many of your questions as you wish. As for the rest of you, if you're staying here, I'll answer more, of course, but I just don't feel right. The debt I owe you is too great. I must give you something. It's just sort of looking around the swamp now, like, and he reaches down and, very delicately between, the big mud finger and thumb, pinches a little lily pad off the mud. Yes, this will do. It blows on, you see, like the arcana on his breath blow on this little lily pad. And it turns into a big old lily pad that's 10 foot in diameter. And he sets it down, and it floats atop the mud. This is a magical vehicle that is 10 feet in diameter. It's a leaf, big lily pad, floats on water. It has tendrils that come off the edges that propel it across land as well. The water's surface, but not underwater, as well as through the air. It has a walking, flying, and swimming speed of 20 feet. So not super fast, but it can carry everybody. And it can hover. It moves according to your spoken directions while you're riding it. The lily pad can transport up to 800 pounds without hindrance. So that's all of you, and you know, maybe not all the familiars. But and
The girl's a little chunky.
Yeah, yeah, right. It can carry up to twice its weight, but you know, up to 1,600 pounds. But it moves at half speed if it carries more in its normal capacity. I understand the journey through the swamp must have been less than ideal.
Oh, thank you. I jump on the lily pad.
Yeah. I hope to restore some balance to the swamp. So be a better place should you return in the next decade or so.
We can move so leisurely now. We won't have to walk.
We won't have to stop and set up camp either.
Oh, we could just sleep on a lily
We
pad.
can sleep on the lily pad as we take watches. We can just keep driving.
Mm-hmm.
So it slows us down a bit, but really we make better time in the long run.
I take a break with flying on my broom and like just chill on a lily pad.
Everybody, right?
Amazing.
This is wonderful, thank you.
Of course, of course. Wait, was I gonna make it 15 feet? Because I'm trying to think 10 feet wide. No, because you could get 4 of you. I mean, it's only like 2 feet wide, and that's still 8 feet. So you could go across. You could do a bunch of mixtures with that. Yeah, so 10 feet across. Yeah.
We can cuddle puddle, it'll be okay.
Yeah. Alejandro was like, "Oh, Borum, I actually have to go. There's other people I want to tell you about that have sort of sponsored all this. That I'm sure would really like to talk to you. Would you be willing to come with me, the city or outside a city if you're not comfortable?" And to which Borum nods, like, whatever you need right now, I'll do. I'll keep my presence hidden so that mortals can't see me. And so I'll be fine, and I won't spook anybody. So Alejandro returns to all of you. I can help you get out of the swamp. I don't know if you're looking
Yes,
to... Good, yeah. I hear you. I've got to pack up my camp. But if you're heading... over to, I don't know if you're heading to North Belmont, but I can drop you off at the crossroads in western Morishita Expanse.
Eora, you know lots of people. Do you know where we could find one of these mirrors? Or do you know someone who would know?
Dan.
Fiora, make a history check. With advantage, and it's not a high DC.
I love history checks. I'm smart girl.
There's a reason it's advantage and low DC.
If I look through my bag, I have that pocket mirror that we stole out of what's his bucket's house.
You do. I was thinking somebody had a mirror.
That's what Fiora was gonna remember.
What?
You remember that mirror discharged a spell from it. The lightning spell there. And had a lot of magical properties, but it was missing some of its mechanical components, and just needed a look-see by a tinkerer of sufficient skill that might let you know like what it is and what you need to fix in there. But it seems to still hold some of its properties, one of which might be collecting movies.
And we have that?
Dia has it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's from Wilmar's, the
Right,
room that had
give
all
me a
the
second.
cover.
As I look through my backpack and just pull out a bunch of random things.
Right now, it's in the form
just-
of a totally encased with a bunch of little arch, different etchings in gold, sort of filigree in the shape of like, kind of has like the golden ratio symbol all the way down like into the center infinitely on both sides.
Ah, yes, here it is. The mirror that doesn't work. Pass it to Feora. Careful, it will shoot lightning at you.
Well, I have no intention of shooting lightning at it, nor am I capable of doing so, so I might be safe.
Okay, it shot it. Alright, it shot lightning at me for no reason. I did nothing to it.
Is that
Entirely true, and Dia, you look beautiful today? Yes, thank you, Bayora. How
Just
kind
tell
of
me I
you.
look beautiful and we call it a day.
Oh, I love that.
okay? Right. Mm-hmm. I mean, we probably would need to get it fixed somewhere, but it's entirely possible this is one of those mirrors. But I am
Question is,
no tinkerer.
if you know a tinkerer that could take a look at
I can't remember. Are we on good terms with
Oh God.
the
Adrian?
Warforged? Yeah, Elevere.
You seem to part ways with decent terms when you left. Yeah.
We could always just.
We did bring back their child.
We
That's a
did.
bonus.
I mean, if anyone would know about it, it would be them,
Did she
right?
stay though?
You mean their
Seems like
brother?
they had
Oh, brother?
Their brother hid behind you the whole time.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think they were
Well.
necessarily on good terms.
Oh, my
But
fault.
are we on good terms? That's what's important here.
Yes.
They're definitely a great option to get like the lowdown. There's also, Baylor with the Thieves Guild, you have some people you could check.
I have all the people.
That may require sending it to them. You have that little service you've got started there.
Yeah.
And then waiting to hear news, or you could definitely try Daydream Elevere. Those are two really good options.
I mean, if Haas has been waiting this long, we can always just put back to Orm's Rest and just see how everything's going, see how the house is going as well.
It's no trouble to send it to the guild, and then we could
That works too.
cut down on travel time in between.
That also works.
May I make a suggestion though? If we are
No, no, just kidding.
not great, well, I'm going to anyways.
We're very hostile with each other today. What is that?
Because there's an end to the
Salty.
swamp in sight.
It's that this fucking swamp. If we are heading to North Belmont, I would like to make a detour. It's on the way, but I would like to make a detour.
To where? If I can ask. Well, if it's not rude to ask, of course, I can ask a question. But I'm sorry, I'm in a mood.
I think we're just all over it.
Generally,
Generally speaking,
yeah.
yes. Where I grew up, there's something I need to do, but I have to be there, and also I need to plant the dryad y'all didn't want me to burn.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one that's your background. That's the one. And I have to plant the seed.
What background? There's just spot behind
Huh?
you.
It's behind you. It's just this weird looking tree. And you like yelled at me for suggesting to put it out of its misery.
I wouldn't yell. I'm not a yeller.
You screamed at me. It's fine.
You screamed at me.
Really wish I had prepared two calm emotions today, because I feel like we could all use it.
You can just use the blanket casting.
Upcast that at few levels.
That's my That's my only request if that's where we're headed next.
Well, Dia, do you need to stop by the Adventurer's Attic? Do you need to check in on it? 'Cause
I'd love
you
to
have a business.
at this point, I might as well not. But,
Oh, I need tea.
I left a substantial amount of gold before we left. I think it was over 1,000 gold. I think
Quite a
let me
bit.
check.
Yeah.
Let me check my bag real quick. Yes, I only have 20 gold to my name, so I must have left the majority of my funds there so that it runs as best as it can. But I'm more than happy to stop by home to recuperate. It doesn't seem like we're on a timetable. I will say, if we're adding to a list of detours, I do want to stop and open Mithrana's underwater lake door, let her out, talk to her.
I'm not saying no, but I am saying why.
Well, she is on the list of people that could help us with the whole end of the world situation. And I know what it's like to be locked into a very boring room, and it doesn't do well for mental stability in the long run.
So you're not just a glutton for punishment. Okay. That makes
no,
sense.
Of course I am.
You taking notes, Tuna?
Oh, I love that.
Tuna at that just goes. Just the most awkward, just like even pinker than normal.
Oh.
Right, so
I didn't know they could get that pink or that shade of pink.
that Sunhaven? Was
They're
that
getting
what that
like
was?
paint swatches.
It's amazing. Well, Alejandro will reshare. I'll be leaving, and I can drop you the Morishita expense, western side anyway. I am heading up to Oberman's Mill and could bring you all the way there with one cast. However, I won't be able to bring you back, which does mean you'll have to travel the entire expanse, and then of course, it will add substantial travel should you head to North Elmont from Oberman's Mill, of course. If you wish, I can check in on your business. Have you done me such a great favor as well out here? I can't speak on the Thrana. It kind of covers his mouth as he says it. Like, it just feels weird to say the name out since people have mentioned him. But I might suggest, if we have a moment, I can use sending with Avery, and perhaps we can get some more insights on the happenings up there. I'm happy to do what I can to assist you, no matter what you decide to do. But I'm heading again. My direction is I must return to Oberman's Mill. I can stop on the western side of the Morishita expanse to drop you off if you wish to head over. But we can speak with Avery and see how matters fare. If you have questions you wish me to relay.
Oh, good. Well, if that's the case, then we won't need to stop by, as Alejandro said, we won't need to stop by Oberlin's Mill. I'm fine with that. Just to check on the Adventurer's Attic is all from me.
Make sure it's in one piece and operating smoothly, no
Yes.
hiccups, disasters, of course.
Yes, please.
In fact, I will likely be in Oberman's Mill for some time, and I can make sure I'm regularly checking up on it if you wish.
That would be so delightful. Thank you so much.
Of course. And should anything happen, I'll cast sending and reach out to you.
Thank
But do you have any questions which may pass along to Aveline, or I can simply ask her to be as many scrolls of sending and likes to talk, so I can just put her in touch with all of you if you wish. Or
I mean, we
directly.
do have a spell stone that we can talk to her. We do have a sending stone for her.
Alright.
So.
Right here.
Nice. Well, I'll leave you to it if you have any questions. I'm going to send my own then to Aveline and sort out some accommodations for Borum. But I have to thank you all, not just for what you've done for me and what you've done for Borum, but for the world. Truth, this is a win.
We're happy you could come.
What they said.
Alright, well, I'll send my messages. I suggest that you send yours now as well while she's in the zone. We can all ask her questions of her. And carry on from there. And then gosh, it's later on in the afternoon. I would like to eat some dinner. I'm famished. Eat some dinner, and then before the evening settles, we can decide where you wish to be dropped off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So please take your time, send your messages to Aveline, and let me know. I'm going to put my feet up and eat some delicious food. I'll be in the camp. See you all there. Right? And he kind of does his Alejandro walk over to the tent, and Borum goes with him. So it's all of you. Just
Wait, could I?
Yeah.
Could I ask Borum to could Borum help me collect food from the swamp, like fish or frogs? I feel like we are in need of definitely a good meal tonight as well. So whatever's edible in the swamp.
Borum will, absolutely. And just sort of holds his hand out, and nothing's happening for like half a minute. And then one after another, these large, 10-foot hands are just surfing, made of mud and water pouring over them, just bringing over fish, bringing over frogs, bringing over gators that are already. So they're just have at it. You just gotta slice and dice. Yeah. Will this be sufficient? And it's way more than enough.
Okay, excellent. Then I will attempt to cook a meal.
I'll help you.
Yes,
You don't
please.
mind.
I don't. Please help me.
Gosh, I mean, go ahead and make, I guess, a dexterity check with proficiency. Because you've been doing a lot of practice. I'm going to see you're, officially proficient. If it's not already, you are proficient with the chef's tools.
Excellent.
And
Did you get advantage since I'm helping?
Yes, you'll have advantage. DC's low, you got great ingredients. And, yeah.
What is my proficient? It's +3, alright, because it won't let me... Actually, if I click, will it... I can do advantage. Excellent.
Nice.
Oh, it's still so bad. It's 11.
Okay.
Total.
So, I mean, these are ingredients you're not familiar with using.
True.
Muscle's a lot more tough on a lot of these creatures and everything else. However, the DC is pretty low because of the quality of ingredients and freshness and everything else. I was going to say a 12 was what's needed for a superb meal. So I'm going to say an 11 gets you a great meal. It's still a great meal.
Excellent.
Perfect.
It's so I would be very questionable about the alligator and frog stew. I don't know a lot, but normally boiling it makes it edible, so questionable there. But I was able to get some very nice steamed fish, and they had some thyme. No lemons, though, which is, honestly, why would you eat it at that point? But I hope you all enjoy. Maybe I should grow. Legion, is that possible? Is there a portable lemon tree spell?
Yeah.
I mean, give me a seed and I can do a plant growth spell. So.
You know, we do have the terrarium, which I know
That's
we
true.
can't go inside, but perhaps there's something that exists like that for produce of some sort?
I'll look into it. I'll make a list.
There are different climates in there, which would be the big challenge anyway to having it portable is it has to persist through different climates, which it wouldn't. But in the Pokeball, there's different climates in there for the different critters. You might be able to make that work.
Yeah. But that's...
Sweet.
Oh, I'll
Train
make a...
Gil how to plant.
Yes, he will have to learn how to.
Yep.
I'll add it to the list, but that's me.
Let me ask, who wants to carry the bobbing lily pad? Who wants to add it to their inventory?
I will. I'm the strongest.
You should find it under bobbing lily pad.
Oh, that's
The
actually
generic one is 300 pounds, but yours is 800. There's only one you'll find, but we'll just remember it's 8, not 300 pounds.
Oh. Okay. That's heavy.
No, I'm
I
sorry.
also can't find it.
It can support up to 800 pounds instead of 300 pounds. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I don't
like,
see
wait.
it when I go to add items, but I will
I'll
figure
take a
it out.
look later. Maybe it's being silly.
I'll just put it in a custom right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, so go ahead and fire off any messages to Aveline if you have any to coordinate, or to let her know that you accomplished task.
I can send like a mass one in 25 words if anybody has a message besides, hey, we lived. I don't know if anyone has anything they want me to add. No?
I'll comfortably suggest that you also let her know that you accomplished a task. The board got reunited and it was a success.
Oh, right.
You don't have to. I'll put that down.
No,
She doesn't
no,
need to
that's...
know that. I like to keep a certain air of mystery.
I will okay. Hi. It's Ladrin. Let me think how to do this.
What's up? It's your girl Ladrin coming at you
Be
live.
sure to like and subscribe.
Make sure you ding that bell.
Dang. Okay. Hi, it's Ladrin. We survived this stupid fucking swamp. Borum alive. Reunited with Alejandra. They'll be in Oberman's Mill later, heading to North Belmont. Bye! I think that's 25.
Nice. Okay. You get a response, or possibly a couple. We'll see. She's got all her spending scrolls. But you get a response to that one with a stone. Oh, Ladrin, hello! Thrilling. Everyone's alive? Yes? Great work. I believed in you all. And you're just the person I wanted to speak with.
Oh.
I have an update. And
Oh.
it kind of transitions from this into the next message as she continues. My bounty hunter, for lack of a better term, has discovered the location of the Faendel that poisoned you and your mother. resulting in her death. It's in the central portion of the Morishita expanse. I'll describe the location as best I can. And then she's used like 3 more sending scrolls to give you a location. This is an area not too far off from where your town used to be before a hellfire. You know this location very well. It's probably like a week's travel from where your hometown was. But you know it. You know exactly where to look, and it's not that far off the road. Maybe a day and a half off the road over to North Belmont. I hope you find what you need, more so than what you might want with this information. I wish you the best. What you do. That's the end of her messages.
What's the name of the poisoner lady?
She doesn't have the name. She just referenced her as a Faendel is a person that's sort of like a gosh, what do you call them? That helps with childbirth. Like a childbirth.
Like a midwife.
Yeah. Yep. And
Okay,
in your clan growing up, there'd usually be like 2, maybe 3 with a birth. And she was one of the 3 that was looking after your mother. And just to refresh you on your part, you already know that, someone saw your mother making a deal with an entity in the woods and told this woman. Now, she wasn't inclined to believe it initially, but then the sundering took place. And people were dying and disappearing, and even the ground was heaving up stuff in chaos. This is the report you got from that bounty hunter when they found the town that she was last in. And that then she felt, I know what caused it. It's this, the mother. And you don't have all the details of it, but you just know that she ended up poisoning your mother and you. Trying to end the sundering, thinking you were to blame. That's the info you have so far, so.
During that whole time, it's like her eyes glazed over because she was trying to concentrate so hard on okay, it's, from here we're going this direction and blah, blah, blah. And then she'll turn to the rest of the group and be like, we definitely need to make a stop.
Absolutely. Why?
Yeah. Aveline. Mm-hmm. Her bounty hunter found the woman who poisoned my mother and me, located her, and I need to go have a chat. So it's not that far. It's on the way. And I needed to stop by anyways. So it'd be perfect. It'd be great to do that first, and then do what I was wanting to do after that, and then I can maybe plant the seed that I told the dryad that I would do. Okay? Yes.
Alright. Whatever you need, dear.
Yeah, I need, answers, and I haven't decided after that. But I'll try not to start another fire again when I see her. Great.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
I think working in controlled flames would be best.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, I know where we're going. So, really, an extra week or 2 weeks on our way.
Well, that's fine. We have the lily pad now, so we can have a leisurely stroll to confront this woman and and allow her to face the consequence.
Nice. I'll say that the lily pad slows your speed down a little bit because that's it's about. Oops! Oh no! Did my zoom just pop out?
Oh
Oh no! I guess it's sort of back. That's so weird. So sorry. My zoom just kind of pooped itself for a minute there. Stream's reconnecting too. Nice. Well, I'll just say while we're reconnecting, just keep in mind that your normal walking speed is 30 feet. So I'm going to say it'll kind of even out across the day because you can walk for 8 hours at 30 feet. It's going to get you around on the 20 feet of the lily pad. But the lily pad can move at night, much to your point. So just kind of keep it balanced with staying on that thing it evens out. That's okay with you all?
Sweet.
Okay, it reconnected. Yay! All right, and we fixed the locations of people real quick. I think we're here. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put it back on this. There we go. All right, so yeah, so the evening kind of wraps up. You kind of set on what you want to do. You have a delicious dinner, thanks to Dia. All Dia's preparation. Nice full bellies. You so eagerly looking forward to getting out of the swamp this evening, in a matter of hours. And Alejandro comes out with Borum. All right, it's time. Thank you all again so much. This. I don't know. I'll speak when we're out of the swamp. Right? Why am I wasting time? Let's go. That's all. We must hold hands, shoulders, whatever you're comfortable with, but we all must be in touch around in a circle. And holds Borum. And whoever's on the other side, everyone connects. Right, Morishita Expanse then, yes. Crossroads. There we go. And you just feel this suction in, folding in on yourself, and all the heat and nastiness of the swamp comes in, but then you feel it unfolding, and it mixes with this cool, fresh air, mountain air, and you apparate. Just off a little bit from the crossroads, they're maybe like a couple 100 feet away. And let me see what time of year we're in here. Right, so it's toasty, but it's not humid. And it's late enough in the evening where it's like it's 20 degrees cooler than that swamp was. The stars above, the galaxy, the nebulae that you haven't been able to see in all this time spreads across the expanse of the sky above. This is so much better. I feel like I just have swamp in my pores, and it's going to take forever to get out. But I will check in on your business, Deacon. Let you know anything is around, and I'll let you know when I'm leaving the city, just so you know I'm not there to keep tabs on it. I'll be there for a while. Have need of anything, consider me a friend. Yes? Message me, talk to me. Well, thank you all for not. Thank you. Alright, we're off. Off you go in your lily pad. Have a lovely adventure. Stay safe. I do wish you all to be together again the next time you want to know. Very well, Borum. Borum's hand and two of them disapparate. It's kind of nighttime. Do you all set up your little sleeping packs on the lily pad now and take off to the east?
Yes.
Yes.
I love it. Okay. I just want to do one night's watch on this because it goes to 20 feet, so it's kind of slow, so it's good to keep an eye out. Is it the usual watch, Ladrin, Feora, Tuna? I think? Okay. Ladrin, just give me a quick perception check for the first night. You all kind of settle in. There's no tents, of course, but you get your bedrolls up the head of your packs, got your stuff and everything, and then what's up, Ladrin? What'd you get?
She's very hyper focused now, so that was a nat 20 for a 28.
Wow, okay. The coast is clear. You're peering around. I mean, are you navigating on the road, or are you staying off the road, or are you hovering, or being up in the air? You know, is anyone nervous they might roll off and land on the ground? Like if you're up high, you know, or are you staying on the ground?
Just
I would,
soaring away.
I mean, I don't know, probably just like hovering.
Okay.
I figure it was best not like flying, but hovering just a little bit above,
Sure.
I imagine.
Okay. All right, Legion, I'll let you go ahead and wake up Feora.
Okay. She'll go over and gently wake her up, like nudging her shoulder.
You wake up and turn over to Legion's face.
Hi.
This is new and exciting. Enjoy
Being this close
driving
to my
this
face?
lily pad. Huh?
Being this close to my face?
I'm sorry. Get your back over just a little bit. I meant the lily pad.
Oh. Yeah, that's alright too, I guess.
Mhm. Okay.
Legion crawls into sleeping bag. It's the opposite way, like a cave, like now.
Red, just red cheeks. Yep.
Awesome. All right, Feora, go ahead and do a perception check if you would.
Will do.
Oh,
Oh, she's very distracted, I guess.
You're replaying the wake up.
Yeah.
sorry.
I'll just add my DM inspo. It's almost the end of the night. I shouldn't have done that. I can't do math. 17?
17. Wait, did you use yours earlier?
I have 2.
Oh, you did, you lucky person. That's awesome. Okay, great. 17. Yeah, you keep a careful eye. And... find anything, isn't it? Cruising along the street tonight. I'll let you go ahead and wake up Tuna for their shift.
She'll just poke them on the arm a couple times.
Like almost roll off the lily pad and remember, oh, no. All right.
Okay, good. Make a...
Favorite's got like a little smile. She doesn't really say anything at the trade-off, but she's got a little smile as she's going over to
Okay.
Trent.
Tuna's got pretty high wisdom, so they'll just file that away for later.
Nice. Awesome. Everyone's right there too, so she snuggles in, little smile, peeking out of her blankies at Feora. Okay.
Tuna knows that expression. I know
No.
exactly. They're tracking.
Amazing. All right, go make a perception check if you would.
All right, I'm also gonna add my DM inspiration since this
Nice.
is the night. Oh, good. That is a 17.
17. Okay. Yep, you also cruise through your shift. It's very easy to, on the road here, it's cleared on either side. You're really just sort of sitting down, standing up, looking around, and, there isn't much patrolling to do on this. It's fantastic, and keep a careful eye out till the morning comes around. Everyone wakes up, roll up your bags and stuff like that. You just staying on the lily pad today for travel? Okay. Well, you continue your journey east. several uneventful nights. You've got quite a bit, I think it's a couple months of travel east across this thing. After the first, it's somewhere around the 9th or 10th morning, where something a little out of the ordinary happens. It's morning, everyone's kind of packing up their bags and everything else. And you all hear, but it's Poppy. She's talking to you, Tuna. Like, oh, look what I found. Look what I found in your bedroom last night. And you turn around and look, she's on the pad with you.
What'd you find?
You turn around and look to find, the short-statured girl that you're expecting, but with a terribly warped face. A few horrifying moments later, you realize it's not her face that's warped, but it's a mask over her face. That's what she found. Baggy, made of linen. A new dread sets in, as you've seen this mask before. Not once, but twice. Once Fedora threw a dagger into it, and the other time it adorned the creature that climbed out of the space of holding in that room. The Baghdad said to travel between bags of holding, snatching people in their sleep. Who has the bag of holding? Oh, okay. Is it out in your person or anything, or where do you keep it? Is it visible? We'll say it's tucked on the side of your backpack.
She usually carries it. Yeah, no, she usually carries it and then probably takes it off when they go to sleep and then puts it back on when they're... I don't know, it's probably next to her.
All right, next to you is you kind of look, ah! And you see a familiar feather, an adorable little gill hanging out of the side of your bag of holding. And with that, we'll wrap up tonight's session. Ooh, spooky session!
Oh my god.
My only child.
Serena's gonna kill you!
I would like to become a shadow sorcerer now, please.
Amazing. Okay. Well done, everybody. Wow, you did it. You cleaned house with the Borum fight, making big changes in the world. Way to go. Oh, I love it. All right. Well, with that, we'll wrap up tonight's session. Look forward to next week. If you're new, hope you'll come back and join us next Tuesday. We stream every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. to midnight. Sundered Faete, our high drama masterpiece theater D&D campaign. To see what we can do, we gotta save Gil. A little feather in the bag.
My child!
All right, with that, we'll catch everybody next week. Take care. Have a lovely night. Good night. Bye.
Bye.